Okay, hello and welcome to Branch Play's Medieval. This game came out in October of 1998, so this game is 25 years old now, and I think had a sequel in 1999 or 2000. I'm going to just let this open and kind of play out, so I think the opening cutscene's like 4 or 5 minutes, so I'm just going to do this like kind of little opening while that's kind of before it starts. Okay, so I will be back when we actually start the game up proper in a few minutes. So, yeah, just enjoy the opening for now.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then, the sorcerer returned.
Okay, so welcome to Medieval. This game came out in 1998, as I had stated previously, and it came out and then had a sequel in 2000, and it's also had 2 remakes. It got a remake on the PSP in 2005 called Medieval Resurrection, and then it had a PS4 remake in, I want to say it was like 2020 or 2019. just simply titled Medievil. And I'll be totally honest, despite the fact that I had this game on a demo disc and played the demo a lot, I've never actually sat down and played the full game beyond a couple of levels. Like, I played a couple of levels just to see if it worked, but I've never played the full game before, so let's just get right on into it and see how this goes. Okay, so actually, hang on. Wait, do I get like opening narration as soon as I start? Yes, I do. I'll be back in a minute.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortescue. See, the hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Okay, so basically, well, we can run around, we can use our arm as an attack, we can also throw our arm, or we can just pick up a sword, which will be, you know, a lot more helpful to us. And pretty much, also, I'm going to take a little bit getting used to the controls, I think. I don't know why. You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease of life. Okay, so this is basically just like the little tutorial zone. When you're ready to leave the crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a rune stone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway. Okay, so let's quickly run over here. What does this have to say? If I can I turn the camera? Okay, the camera works just like it did in Gex. However, I seem to have a bit more slippery movement, I think. To do a power attack, press and hold square. Okay, so basically, I can charge up the attack and swing it like that, or I can just, you know, hit X and kind of just mash through. I can jump with circle, and triangle appears to be a dodge, or maybe a block. Who knows? I imagine I'll find a shield eventually. Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition. So, basically, also we can pick up money, which I'm sure I'll get use out of at some point. Any treasure that you find will go right into your coin skull. It's displayed in the top right of your display. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles. And we can also pick up a shield. The shield, I guess, is for blocking, I suppose, as a shield is one to do. Also, I have a feeling, just from this opening area, I'm going to be wrestling with the camera for a lot of this game. I just feel that gonna happen already. During your travels through the world of Gallowmere, you'll collect many items. To look at your inventory, press select. Okay, I can do that. We can also pick up some throwing daggers. Do that to open up that, and pick up this health potion. We found a life bottle. So basically, by the looks of it, that looks like a second health bar. Kind of like an energy tank in Metroid. Which, honestly, wasn't the comparison I was expecting to make today, but here we are. Okay, so we can now leave Dan's crypt and go to the graveyard. Makes perfect sense, you know, we leave the crypt and go right into the graveyard. So I feel like this is probably the only level I'm very familiar with, because I did play the demo of this quite a bit. But yeah, basically the narrative, also there's just kind of hands going about. So pretty much the story is, we're playing as Sir Daniel Fortescue, who is basically hailed as the hero of Gallowmere, but he actually died, like, he was basically the first guy dead, first arrow, first charge. Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it all over your dead body. Well, we aren't gonna do that, because we are just going to hit the buttons and hopefully not die. I'll be honest, I don't know what my odds are. Like, I don't know how much each enemy is gonna hit me for, so how much I can, so I don't really know how much I can kind of just, like, kind of just flail at the enemies and hope for the best. But I imagine it's just the first level, so there can't be that much of a threat to me, right? Okay, that looks important, so, I assume that'll just be another rune that I can pick up. So let's just, actually, that hit that really far away. Also, this is, okay, that's a healing spring. I guess I can get a little bit of information on it here. Don't let the zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation. Okay, I imagine that must be limited, right? I can't imagine it'll just let me use that to heal infinitely. I think that would be a bit unfair if it let me do that. But then again, I don't know if this game is meant to be easy, if it's meant to be hard, because I didn't see difficulty settings. Yeah, I didn't see any difficulty settings or anything, so I imagine it's probably just got one difficulty, and it'll just get a bit harder as I go through. So we have 30 coins, and also we have half of that chalice filled. So I assume filling the chalice will be an important thing. If it's got its own thing on the UI, it must be important. That's my line of thinking on this. So, can I get a read on this? Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. Okay. So, I imagine I can just turn this. I can. What does this say? The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy, the chalice fills a little more. Once the chalice is full, it is yours to collect, and you will be worthy of visiting the Sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a prize. There is a chalice to be found in every region in Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set. Okay, so I guess it's always visible, but it doesn't kind of fully materialize until the chalice is full. Also, yeah, I just have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to be grappling with the camera for quite a bit of this game. Also, well, I don't think it's been a while since I've seen such an obvious kind of just a trap in a game, you know? I mean, I say that, okay, it did spawn 3 enemies, I thought it had only done 1. And we need another 8% to finish off this chalice. So, well, that sorts that out. Let's run back and grab that chalice, I suppose. Oh, I guess I hadn't been over here. So I guess I'm going to run a bit backwards through the level. But yeah, I imagine I'm going to be grappling with the camera for a fair bit of the game until I properly get used to it. What does this have to say? Can I please just read this? I'm going to be struggling with this a lot as well. The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the Hilltop Mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key. Okay, that tells me that our first boss fight is probably going to be with a stained glass demon, which, honestly, just by the name of it, sounds very cool. Okay, so now I imagine we finish the level and then we go to the Hall of Heroes. That seems like a logical... That seems logical, right? We finish the level and it takes us to a place to give us a bonus, I suppose? Now... Oh. Okay, I guess I'd take damage there. Also, I don't know if I get healed back to full health in between levels. But if I can have... But if I currently have, like, you know, technically 3 health bars, I imagine I probably won't. But anyway, what do you have to say, this thing? Is this one for gargoyles? I imagine it might be. Okay, it is. And we can buy more throwing daggers. I should probably actually try using the throwing daggers. Let's just see how they do. Okay, yeah, they are a ranged option, but they seem to have a weird kind of arc, and it was 4 to kill 1 zombie. And I guess it's kind of safe. I guess it's a little bit safer than using the sword, but, well, they don't seem to hit for all that much damage, and, yeah, I'm pretty okay with this. I might as well just heal up real quick, though, because who knows? Who knows when I might need a bit of healing? And that one gravestone was not having it. It was absolutely not having it. I thought I had a shield. Maybe that was kind of just like refilling the shield. Okay, and what do you have to say? Anything? Is this voiced?
Tread softly. Zarok awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
I mean, hey. Well, fortunately for us, I guess, technically we aren't a forgotten nobody. Mostly because the king in... I think it's like the king of Gallowmere wanted it to be as such. So Sir Daniel wasn't just, like, forgotten as basically a meme. I guess.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Well, that sounds very helpful. Because, who knows, we might get some free stuff. That is also a really big chalice up there. Okay, can I please just open this? To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await their spiritual guidance. Okay. And... is that... oh, there's another... there is an upper floor. Okay. And can I open that door? Only when you... the words. Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you've paid it homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid. Okay, so that will be a late game thing. So I imagine this is one we have to interact with first, because it has a kind of healthy green glow to it.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok, a clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Canny Tim sounds like he does a good job. Okay, let's go back to the sword. Because, honestly, I have a feeling I'm going to be just using the sword for most of the game. How do I leave? Can I leave through here? There we go. Leave the Hall of Heroes. And that should be the end of the level as well, I think. So, where do we go to next? Because we've now finished the first proper level. I mean, technically we haven't, because there was still that skull door that we needed to go through. But we don't have the key, so I imagine we have to go up to the mausoleum, which makes sense, because I suppose we climb up Cemetery Hill to get to the mausoleum, then we fight the stained glass demon, and then I suppose we can go through that door. Okay, that makes sense, right? I think it makes sense.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
To be totally honest, I don't know what I would have expected them to sound like, but it wasn't that. Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting with them. Okay. Good to know. Also, I do like how the zombies kind of just periodically fall over. I guess that kind of makes sense. Also, I seem to be getting through a... I seem to be getting a lot of progress towards the chalice for every single enemy I kill. I mean, to be fair, I think it's probably going to be like a total of like 30 or 40 enemies total, but hey. Of great archaeological interest, destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within. Okay, so let's go and I mean, I need to find a club or something to get through that first, but hey, that won't be too much of a hassle, right? That seems like a dangerous idea. I'm going to run away from that. I was definitely right to run away from that. Okay, I think... I don't know how much I can charge that up, but it didn't insta-kill them, so, okay, energy vials are just like a full heal. Or at least, maybe they bring back 1 health bar? I imagine there won't be a full heal. And that's just another shop, so I'm pretty much okay for now. I probably won't need the shop. Now... Okay, this seems like a pretty simple, just dodge the boulders type level. So, let's hopefully make our way through here. Oh, that jumps? Okay. Whoa, that one was a bit faster. However, I do want to drop down the other side here, so I do want to actually go kind of the wrong way for now. But this... Oh. Okay. 10 out of 10. These guys go down really quickly. Small... The sword does damage. And we got a club. Very nice. So, what does this... What does this say? Game, can I please just read the thing? The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, 1 bash too many and it'll break. Okay, but I can break rocks with it. Which means, let's go and investigate this little cave under here, because I don't really know what's in it, so off we go. What do you have to say? Anything?
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once, unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
Okay, doesn't like witches. Good to know. Okay, I will switch back to a sword. And honestly, can I just, like, stay... I could probably just stay still and deal with most of the enemies that way, to be honest. Because the big wind-up swing seems like it has decent range. Like, it has decent range and a decent knockback, so I could probably handle most fights that way for now. However... Okay, let's switch to the club. Can I break this bookcase? Yes, I can. 10 out of 10. Okay, what does... Can I break this bookcase? No, I cannot. That one seemed very sturdy. A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer a help to the questing adventurer, yet they are a reclusive people and have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request of the adventurer before any such help is given. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is good indication that a witch can be called upon. Okay, can I set this afire? I can set that ablaze. Fantastic. The game did say I could set the torch alight. Well, the club alight, so let's just do that. And light this up. 10 out of 10. Now, I want to switch back to the sword for this, I think. And also, I don't want to run around in a circle like a big hero, I suppose. Or just... Okay, those big guys seem to hit pretty hard. Because they did like 60 damage per hit. That was quite a lot. But they seem to be dead now, so I don't need to worry too much. I should also probably, like, try blocking. That would probably be, to my benefit. But here we got the energy vial. We grab the chalice. So now we just need to finish off the level, I guess. Is there anything else I can get in here? Well, I can pick up another shield, but I hadn't used my previous one. Can I use the witch's talisman here? No? Okay, I guess not. Off we go. So now I guess I just have to climb that hill. So I imagine I just need to climb the hill and reach the mausoleum now. I can't imagine that would take too long. Should be pretty simple. I mean, I say that. I don't know how big this hill is. Either way. Okay, I'll be honest, I have no idea how this works, but I imagine that... Okay, never mind. Oh, I can just block these boulders. Never mind. I should also probably just, like, kind of stick to the side. Honestly, this doesn't seem that bad. Yes, I am fully aware that I'm saying this after I have just taken a ton of damage due to my own stupidity in this regard, and I just fell down the hill. Fortunately, it seems like if I stay close enough to the side, I just kind of dodge it entirely. However, I do want to be careful, just in case there's anything I'm missing. Okay, fantastic. We are at the top. Fantastic. We made it.
We have failed the master. We give our lives.
Okay, so... Okay, they just blow up. Fantastic. I don't need to deal with them now. Now, what does this book say? Anything? Anything good? The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in its exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards. Okay. I guess that's the game's way of telling you, hey, there's something at the bottom of the hill. Okay, so with that, we get a full heal, and we can now head on back in here, which will also somehow take us to the Hall of Heroes again. So now the question is, what do we get this time? Because we got the crossbow from Canny Tim last time. So let's see what we can pick up. Anything?
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
Okay, that's fair, but where was my statue? I don't think I have one. Maybe that... Oh, it's over here. It's a ghost. Okay. Okay, so I imagine I must get a hammer from this guy, right? That'll be later in the game, I guess. And this person... I know that looks like some form of sword. I guess I'll just talk to Canny Tim again. Because, well, he's lit up, so I imagine I'll get something.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your strides up. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
Okay. I will take effectively a 4th health bar, to be totally honest. Because I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to be dealing with later on in this game. So hey, more health is always welcome. Now let's leave the Hall of Heroes and finish off today's episode, probably. Because I imagine... Actually, I don't know how long the next what's it called? Level. That's the word I'm looking for, the next level. But yeah, I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. Yes, I will save. So I'm going to save and end off today's episode here, and I will be back with more Medieval on Thursday, I believe. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all on Thursday for more Medieval, or tomorrow for more Pokemon. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.